and curves.
Yes, yes, we need a more volume. So when I say about that, just download this picture and watch it again and again. Where is the picture? Here. It's a good pictures and good example here about the distribution curve. When we get a P shape, we need a high volume in the upside. When you see the D shape, we need a high volume in the D distribution curve, like here, high volume. And when we need a B shape, we need a high volume node in the downside, and we have and upside there have a low volume, and only the high volume uh, forming in the downside in the B shape, which is called a B shape. That the volume always high volume is node in the downside. Okay, it's called a
Okay,
high
sir.
volume node.
Now it's clear a little bit, but after time, some time we will be able to recognize it. Good.
If
First
you
day I am
understand distribution curve, if you're not clear about that, if I go the next topic, you can't understand anything. You will be again the confused, again the confused, again the confused, because this is the new subject, new topic, everything new for you. Anyone did not explain, or you did not see any explanation video previously, and you didn't see any here anything previously
Mhm.
about that. So uh, it's a new topic for you. That's why until if you have any confused in the when I go the next topic, you are same thing that you are confused.
And it's
So
important that we have to know that which distribution curve we are going to trade, because either it is B type, P type, D type. Yes.
yes, it's a very important.
Hmm.
It's a very important.
Okay, sir.
Still, I am asking the questions. If you have more questions about the distribution curve, ask me, please.
So not yet, but
NPO.
But
not yet, but maybe after some time, something come in mind, and we will ask.
yes, because I saw that most of the guys did not send me the exactly picture, which I send this all shape, which I
It
need.
it was not find
Likes,
exactly like that.
if you find one, is good, like this. If you find one, like good, because it's all a strong signals, perfect signals, which I give you, which I want to give you, which I want to share with you. So it's all a perfect signals. It is all a perfect signals, which I trade all time personally,
Okay, sir.
most of the time, and I always bet. I always open the big deals, big transaction in these signals. It's perfect signals. So if you have some confusion, you have to memorize. You have to memorize, and you have to watch
Yes,
this
sir.
picture
We
24
will
hours,
memorize. Okay, sir.
like this. Here, what is the distribution curve here?
Sir, it's
It is B.
small b.
B. Okay. What is the Valoria high and what is the Valoria low?
What? How to draw?
Where is the Valoria high here? Where is the Valoria low here?
Sir,
Valeria
value
low.
area high.
Sorry, Valeria high. Valeria low.
Wait, wait, sir. Value area high, value area low.
No, no, no,
Right,
no,
sir?
No.
no. This is the Valoria low and this is the Valoria high because our high volume node is here. Is the high volume node in this histogram? Okay, it's the high volume. So this is the value area high, and this is the value area low. Understand? And this is the POC point, which is the high volume node. And it's the big transactions. All time keep in your mind that always trend is occurrence with a big amount, big transactions. So we will go with the big money. We will follow the big money. We'll go with the big money. So only here this is the big money. Only big trend happening. Only trend is happening with the big money. Okay, so it is a pure trend. There is a big money here. Which is the big money here? Here. We will go. We will follow there. We will follow the trend with the big money. Okay.
Big fishes are here, sir. Yeah?
Yes. Right.
Big fishes.
What is the shape? Who can say? Who can tell?
Which one,
Sorry,
sir?
here,
Which
here.
one? Sir,
It is capital B.
No, 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 no,
Oh, D.
That is D.
no.
it's B, sir. Small B.
Yes,
Small b.
small b. Perfect b. It's
Sir,
a perfect b.
this is
Yes.
value area high and value area low.
No, here. It's all a volume.
Sir, but behind previously you say here.
Downside, but downside is that is rejection, or
Yes, rejections.
we cannot consider that also.
No, no, no. If there are
Sir,
rejections, we can't consider. Yes.
okay, sir, I understand. When there is a cluster of volume,
Yes, it's a
then we will
cluster, big
consider
cluster.
it.
Yes, it's a cluster of the volume, right?
All right, all right. Now I
Volume
understand, sir.
cluster.
If there is any one, then we will not consider it. Yes.
No.
But if
Yes.
there is three, four, then we will take it inside the value area.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, I understand.
If I
But bro
give
is identifying this. So it's a little bit complicated and difficult
right.
because
Hmm?
if it's all no, it's like a D, it's like a B.
Hmm?
So I get confused.
But confused,
It's
right?
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I know it's the first
Don't
time.
worry.
That's why.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Maya and Suresh. We will help each other.
Yes, you have to share the pictures, Suresh. When you think this is a B shape, share the picture on the group. So your group member will help you to explain that it's a B shape or not. They will try to fix your problem, and I will stay there. So I will try to fix your problem. But you have to analyze this. You have to uh, uh, study about distribution curve. You have to introduce with them. Otherwise, you can't understand the analysis. You can't understand. I tell again, you can't understand. In future, you will be fall down again. You can't be a big player. You can't be a big player. I can't. I promise you. So you have to be serious. I am not using any big. I am not using any tough word which you can't understand. If I use a professional word, you can't understand here. That's why I try to, which is the easy word. I try to explain them. So if please don't be any confusion here about the distribution curve is very important. If you can't understand, if I when I go the analysis in the market, that time you can't understand. Okay, so
Hmm.
this is the fixed volume. Okay, so this is the high volume node here. It's the D shape. Okay, it's a D shape distribution curve, and this is the big money here, which is a
Hmm.
70% trades are occurrence here. Okay, so in this field, okay, so look here. Okay, here is a big money here, which is the shape B shape, right? And it's called a D shape. So how can we analyze this? I'm showing you, just try to understand about this shape here. And this is the another distribution curve here. It's a different, and it's a D shape distribution curve. Okay, So if you see the distribution curve here, it's also the B shape, full B shape, here to here, capital letter B like this. Sorry, here, here. Understand? It's look like a capital letter B. There have a one transitions. There have a one volumes here. Okay, it's a different. So there are two types of market. So the market is pushing down. Look, pushing down. So we have to wait for the new curve. Look, it's a highest transition here, which is the you see that uh, different color. So it means that this is they have a big money. It's a big money here. Huge transition occurrence here. Okay, look, it's already show the POC point.
But
So that
but
means that
our
50% trader are waiting for there. Yes,
but our system is not telling that dark green or dark colors.
take the screenshot.
No, sir. My system and other system not
Take the screenshot
the
this.
dark.
Just set up this menu. It will be show
All right, all right, all right.
complete.
No, sir. Wait. Yes.
Everyone complete.
Yes.
Okay, good. So another example P shape here, because everyone have a confusion about the P shape, because right now P shape are not available in the market. This is a P shape, which is the high volume node in the upside. Okay, and these are rejections in the downside. So it's called a P shape distribution curve. Look, this is the highest transition here. This is the POC point, and this is the value area high, and this is the value area low. Okay, so this is a P shape distribution curve. If you have any confusion, always watch this picture, because it's very important to introduce with the distribution curve. It's very important for you. So can I move the next point, or if you have still if you have a confusion, share with me, so I will stop, because if you have any confusion about the distribution curve, so you can't be understanding the next topic.
Sir, I don't understand about this area
Which area?
and this all area and regarding about this candle, or if it is happening in this
I
candle or
didn't
the previous
explain
candle.
it. I didn't explain yet, so how
All
can we
right, all
understand?
right, all right.
I didn't go that topic already.
I thought you said that it's B, and from here you said it's B, so I thought that
No,
you
it's
were
yes,
comparing.
it's also very important here. It's very important here, and it's also very important, but I'm just introducing about the curve. I didn't go the direct analysis yet, so just introduce with the curve, because this is I will show you 3 days, 3 class. I will remain the 3 class the for the analysis the market. So I will give you the 3 class, so don't be worry about the analysis, but
All
you
right,
have to understand the basics which you can
all right,
understand. So when I showing the direct analysis, I never explain about the basic that time. I will directly go the I will show the analysis. So still I ask the questions again. Do you have any problem about the curve which you can't understand, or you have a problem with understanding the POC point in the distribution curve,
so right now this is a B type.
which is the P type? Yes, is a B type. Right,
Okay,
correct, correct.
okay, sir. Okay, sir. We will make it better after some time.
Yes, it's next
Start the next
next
topic.
time
Sir,
it's first. Yes,
as Zubair told, we cannot get the dark green, like red, dark colors, sir.
You know your search and the
I or
settings.
I already watch showing the settings. You can set this.
Didn't take the picture.
You can take the screenshot, snapshot from here.
Sir, we
Complete?
will take the signal from
Sir,
only
but it
dark
is in
colors, right?
Russian.
Yes, Russian. What do you, Maya? Yes, tell me.
We will take the signal from dark colors only, right, sir?
No, no, not a dark color every time. We will only take the signals from the market trend. Second, we will take the screenshot from the high volume node. And third is that highest volume of the distribution curve, which is a dark color, which is have the dark color or not. It
No,
doesn't
sir.
matter.
In vertical bar, we will find out the dark colors, the main point, right?
Dark color means that look, it is a
T
dark
shape or
color. Yes.
B shape, we will find out the shape now. That one will mostly we will look for the dark colors, right?
No, dark color actually.
Sometimes is this
Sometimes
green
yes,
color.
but if you got a dark color, so it's a good signals, because dark color already tools give you the confirmation that it's the big transition is happening. So it's a plus point for you. But if there
Okay,
have
sir.
no any dark color, doesn't matter. We will go our self analysis, because I will show the self analysis how to find out the key levels, which is the dark color or not. It doesn't matter. But yes, dark color is if you got a dark color, yeah, it's a plus point for you.
Mm.
We will I will show you the more confirmation, perfect confirmation. I will show you the perfect confirmation. I didn't show
Okay,
the
okay.
signals after before explain the basics. Still basics is remain. So uh, Suresh, do you have any confusion? Still you can you text me that you have still confusion. What type of confusion you have?
So, that's the distribution curve shape confusions. But sometimes I get confused shapes, D shape, B shapes, and Valoria high, Valoria low.
Hmm?
Sometimes after I get better from this topic. Uh, I think so.
Actually, it's the first time that's why it's happening with you, and I hope it will be you can fix this problem in very soon, because practice makes man perfect. You have to practice and understanding the understand watch these pictures every time in every minute when you have confusion. It's a perfect shape. Uh,
Make it as a wallpaper of your mobile.
yes, make a yes, it's a good idea.
Yes, it's good idea.
Okay,
You
no
can make
problem.
it your wallpaper and memorize in your mind that what is that the curve. Street curve is good enough for you.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mhm. Okay, so I'm going the next topic. Oh, still Kasim, you did send me a screenshot.
Sir, I will, when I get free time, then I will send you the curves.
Okay, it's open in the 24 hours, so don't be worried. You can trade anytime. But it's the best time for the
He's still
afternoon
on
to
duty, that's why.
evening. Indian time afternoon to evening, it's happening in the high volume transactions.
Mm.
Afternoon means 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock.
Sorry,
Afternoon.
Afternoon time is 1 o'clock or
after the 3 o'clock,
3 o'clock to.
3 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
And it's a plus point for the cryptocurrency that if any high impact news in published in USD, so it doesn't matter for the cryptocurrency. It's low impact in here. After 10 minutes, you just ignore the trade, then you can start again, because it's a cryptocurrency is different, and right now cryptocurrency market is really good than the forex market right now. It's not. It's
Sir,
not a. It's not. It's not. We can consider, because there have no any high volume node.
Mm.
okay.
We need a high volume.
Okay, sir.
Not we can consider it here. This is not a high volume, it's a low volume. Not is good, but it's not any good shape. It's a good volume here. Not considered. Not considered. Okay, we will wait for the perfect one, because if you have a perfect signals, it's enough for you. You can easily
Sir, you told this is good
Sir,
volume. You so told this is good volume.
hmm?
What shape is this, sir?
What which
This one.
this one,
Hmm.
D.
which B
A small letter B, right, sir?
B is B. It's not a B. It's a P.
so this last candle, green color high volume also available, red color high volume also available. Which one will take?
Here
Yeah,
we can consider,
we cannot consider. Okay,
because it's a low volume.
okay, sir.
We will look here. It's the ranging market here. We can consider it's a ranging market. So we can
But
consider here.
this top side numbers are available that showing the high volume or low volume, sir.
Sorry, can you speak loudly?
This top side 80, 44, 71 like number is showing, no?
No, it's
What
the
shape?
yes, it's a delta.
Delta.
It's a delta. Yes, give the confirmation also. It's a delta confirmation. I will show how to take the confirmation from here, step by
Okay, sir.
step.
Let's
Yeah.
go for the next.
Don't be panic. Don't be panic.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I will show everything. It's a high volume node. Okay, which is said. Always find out this type of volume, this type of candlestick shape. This type of candlestick shape is a high volume node. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. We need a we need a perfect shape here. Okay, every time keep in your mind, we need it. Okay, so first I never I today I'm not explain more, because I saw that you can't take it. Okay, you can't understand if I explain more. You have confusion every time, so that's why I'm showing the analysis slowly. Then I will it's a four analysis I will only show today. Then tomorrow I will show the time price opportunity. What is a TPO? How can we use the TPO? Then I will show the volume analysis. Okay, how can we use it? Also the delta, you can use the delta, take the confirmation. If or if you have a ninja trader, it's best for you. Okay, then I will show the market mechanics, trend, then everything. Then stop. Then I will show the live analysis after that. Okay, so first thing is that here is the if we have a volume here like a D-shaped volume. Okay, so in this volume you have a high volume here and here. It's a sorry, it's a value area high. It's a value area high. It's a value area low. Okay, so it's a POC point. Okay, have first day I already showed a 50 second confirmation. Remember, 15-second confirmation which I showed.
Yes, sir. You said.
Yes,
Yes,
pin
sir.
bar.
Yes, it will need right now when we analyze the market. Okay, so this is the value area high and this is the value area low. So if we don't have any previously high volume node candle like here in this here, for example, that let me find out. Okay, it's not, they have no good example pictures. Okay, so here, not here. Okay, it's a good volume, right? It's a good volume. Okay, so for example that we got this type of distribution curve. We got this type of distribution curve, and previously we don't have any good volume. We have this type of volume with the low volume curve like this. Okay, when we have a distribution curve like this, and this is the POC, this is the curve here. Try to understand the analysis basics, please full focus here, give your full focus here. Okay, so we saw in the follow down signals, for the down signals, I paid for the down signals, we saw the market is going down. Okay, and we don't we saw that we don't have any good volume in previous candle. Okay, it's a high volume. After that, the next candle we saw that it's a breakout. Okay, breakout this level is going down and break out all levels. Okay, the next candle, then it will going up. Okay, after that going up, if we get a retracement candle here, retracement candle here, I will show what that retracement candle. If we get a retracement candle here, then we may place our trade. Or if we see that the candle is breakout, 15-second candle is breakout this level, and we got the retracement candle from the POC point, we got the retracement candle from the POC point, then we can open our deal from here. Got it?
For down.
For downtrend, for down signals.
Okay.
I repeat again. I repeat again the signals. It's a basics. Please don't try it first time until I see the live analysis. Just keep in your mind and watch the video and memorize the theory. It's very important, because I don't want that you lost your money from here to give me, and you waste your money. You will waste your time to learn this, because I want that you can do something and you can earn money from here. So that's why I try to teach you very well, which you can do something. Okay, so again I repeat here again. So we got this distribution curve, for example, it's a P distribution curve. Okay, we got the P-shaped distribution curve, but it's not a P-shape fully. It's called a like a D shape. Okay,
It's D shapes.
yes. So if we no, it's a P shape maybe. Okay, for example, it's a P shape. Okay, so now it's a D shape distribution, B shape. It's a B shape distribution curve. Sorry, we got the B shape distribution curve. Okay, we got the B shape distribution curve, and we don't have any high volume node candle in previously. It's a D shape distribution curve, and see, for example, that we got this type of distribution curve in previous candle. Okay, just I'm removing this so it will be more clear. For example, it's vanish. After this candle, we got this distribution curve. Okay, after that we saw that the next candle break this level. Okay, market is going down. For the down signals, market is the next candle closing from here, sorry, opening from here and going down. After that we got the retracement candle from here, which is that signals from the 50-second confirmation. If we got the 50-second confirmation from our key levels, which is called the key levels, then we will place our trade for down. But what we see, we see that we don't have any confirmation from here. So what we'll do, we will wait for touch our POC point. When we see the POC point and we got the confirmation candle, okay, we got the confirmation candle from here, then we will open our deal from downtrend. It's a down signals. It's a down signals. Got it? Got it?
Yes.
For the downtrend, for the B-shaped distribution curve analysis. and every B shape and B shape and P shape for both.
And like this, sir, the volume is getting high, and it is breaking like this.
Hmm?
And from here, the next candle come here. Yes.
Yes, come here. And retracement, they
Hmm.
are value area low, which is called a value area
Okay.
low.
Okay.
Okay. If you got a retracement signals from the
So
50
we
second
see the
confirmation,
volume is
then we
going
place.
like that.
Yes.
Okay.
If after you get the 15 second confirmation, then you place our trade for down. Or you saw
Okay.
that it's a breakout. Breakout this level. Keep in your mind
Hmm.
clearly. If you say breakout this level, then we will wait for the POC point.
Sir, if there is a breakout of this level,
Hmm?
so what
We
we
will
will
wait for the
consider
POC
this,
point. No.
sir, this volume.
Yes.
What about if this is low volume, but it's breakout,
Yes.
then
Breakout.
what? And
POC
there is
point is
less volume.
breakout. What you tell? POC
Sir,
point is breakout
no, no, sir, value
area low.
VL value area low. When this candle is making, this candle is, this bar is going up. Okay.
Hmm. Yes.
and
Fine.
we see
Speak loudly.
that and we see this was a so high volume, that's why
Yes.
it breaks the level.
Yes. Breaks the
Yes.
level. Okay.
And when there is low volume from previous one, and
Okay.
it breaks the level from here to
Hmm.
going to POC, then what it is? It is a false move or it's a true
Not
move?
false move.
True move.
Not false move. Actually, when it's break the POC point, below area low. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sometimes it's happening. Sometimes it's happening the breakout the level when you saw the smart pressure. When they see the pressure of the buyers. Okay. When we saw the pressure from the buyers from here, that time the buyers may break out the level. Okay. It's not a
And
false
what about the
move.
volume?
Yes. So where we use the confirmation, right? Because volume give us the key levels first of all.
Yes,
We
sir.
know this is the key levels. So after the key level, we have some confirmation candle, which is a 15 second. Okay. When you got some confirmation candle from here, I will give you the confirmation candle name. When you see the confirmation candle here, we will place the trade. When you see the breakout this level for the high volume pressure, for the buy pressure, so we will wait for the POC point touch. When you see that we got the confirmation candle from the 15 second, same thing from the 15 second. Okay. So we will
Okay,
place
okay,
our
sir.
trade. But what
Okay.
we'll see, we see that the market break out the POC point.
Hmm.
So we will ignore the trade.
Okay. In 15 seconds.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
It's very easy, but first time it's look like a complex for you. But after some, when I show you some live trading, it's easy for you. Understand? Or you have a questions?
Okay, sir.
Sir, I have a question. The histogram is in one candle is showing us P, and the next candle this is showing us D.
It's the
Then
analysis. I will come. I will come. In the next analysis, I will come. There, I will show the 4 analysis. You will get the answer in the next analysis. So you have any questions about this analysis? Do you have any questions?
no sir, clear sir. These analyses are clear. The POC value area high, value area low, 15-second confirmation.
Okay. Okay, Suresh, have any questions?
No, bro.
Do you clear?
Yes, I clear.
Really? Do you clear? If you have a question, doubt, you can ask me. Next time, when you go the live market, you can't do something anything, so you can't blame me because I try to best myself to explanation, and my focus is that make here everyone to be a good and profitable trader, which you want
Yes,
everyone. So that's my effort. That's why I asked everyone separately.
I understand. If I have any questions, I will ask for it.
Okay, Maya, do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. But one more, this POC point will take the horizontal volume or vertical volume?
Horizontal volume.
We'll take the horizontal
Yes, we will.
bar.
Yes, horizontal bar, and we will see the here the candle movement also.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I will show the
Okay.
analysis. Okay, and Tina, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Sir, here we will take the same A type or B type distribution bar, and horizontal we will take this volume POC point, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir. I understood.
Look, I am giving a confirmation candle here. Name. What is the name? Here. Bull pin. Inside bar. The dominant candle external bar etc. I mean, which I share the priorization book. 7 priorization book. Here, which is a confirmation candle. In 15 seconds.
In bar, inside
Yeah.
bar, 3 bar
Yes.
spread.
It's all working as a confirmation candle. Okay. We'll use all the confirmation candles. Which explain here. Which is explained here. Okay. So everyone try to read this PDF file every day. Priorization. Only 7 patterns are explained here. 7 patterns. Pin bar, bullish pin bar, and bearish pin bar. Inner bar spread, false top bottom, reversal pivot, false trend
Sir,
line break,
yes, sir,
everything.
but we don't have to.
Hello.
Hello.
Awesome.
Sir,
Hello,
we
are
have
you
to
there?
focus on the false trend, false breakout trend like that one, and pivot point.
We will focus some candlesticks, not everything, because which is not clear for us. I mean, which is no, which is tough for you. We will skip that. Which is clear, easy for like this. False stop. Everyone can't understand the false stop easily, but false stop is very easy. That first top is here. Second top is making the new high, new low is a first high. It's a second is make the new low and again make a high. Then this high break out the new low. New high break out the new low is called a false stop.
Yes, sir. After the breakout, retracement will happen, or you can say what we say
If we
retest.
see the breakout candle, strong breakout candle, you know
Yes,
that
sir.
what is a breakout candle.
Yes, a strong breakout volume is increasing.
So if we have a strong breakout candle, we can place the trade. No problem, because our deal will open for 1 minute. Got it?
Sir, because sir, 80% this happens after the breakout,
Hmm?
market reverse.
Yes,
80%
market
this
reverse,
happens.
but we will find out only the strong breakout candle, not a false
Strong
breakout.
breakout.
We know that what is a strong breakout, which is a breakout, which is the false breakout. You know that. I think you know it's a false breakout because I already teach people, and if you have the volume analysis, you know that you can easily catch the false breakout.
Yes,
Right
sir.
or wrong?
Yes, sir, right.
So
But I have a confusion that because with my analysis, when support level is broken, if it's a very big candle, it doesn't matter. Market retrace it. Okay, that
if the
is
market
retest the level,
retracement,
then
if
goes
the
down.
retest the market, you turn. Okay, if the retracement the candle
Mhm.
is for plus point you, but when you see the market pressure, sometimes you will show the huge pressure of the market, huge pressure. You will understand. I will show the analysis. Huge pressure. You see the POC point is breakout with a huge pressure. You don't need to be wait for the retracement. Just open
Okay,
your deal. When you see
okay.
the strong push from the seller side.
Strong push from the seller side.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Seller's pressure.
seller's pressure, which is called a seller's pressure, but I call it smart pressure, which is called smart pressure. When you see that, just instantly go in the sellers. You don't need to be wait for the retracement when you have the smart pressure. But if you see that it's not a smart pressure, it's the low volume market, and there have many high volume nodes, so you have to wait for the retracement. Is best option for you. Okay, if you want, I can explain this PDF file part to part again, because it's very important for the confirmation. Very important. You have to memorize it
Yes, sir.
fully, not something, not it's blurred, like something remembered, something not confused, not like that. There is a
Yes, sir.
some important things each which you have know. You are a big player. Like first is the high volume note, which is the high volume note. Second, the volume analysis, you know that the key levels, and third is that market trend, and fourth is the confirmation. If you know fourth subject, if you know the four topics, anyone can't stop your anyone can't stop you make money profit from here. Anyone can't stop you, which is important.
He
Four
will not
things.
stop anymore to work
Binomo
hard.
or IQ doesn't matter. Every broker has supported this, but I say the Binomo because of the
Sir,
low configuration PC and low speed internet. That's why.
sir, please tell me again the topics, four topics.
Which is that first
First
is
one,
that I'm telling you again, from the first to last. First, you have to understand the key levels. Okay. First is the key levels, volume,
key
which is
level.
the high volume note. Third is that market trend, and fourth is that a confirmation candle, which is I say in the price action book. 7 confirmation candle.
Volume nodes or volume
High
nodes?
volume note, which is the high volume. I'm showing you which is the high volume here.
High volume nodes. Nodes.
Because if you learn this, you can analyze, you can apply same method on the forex. Because this is the forex analysis, we will apply the binary options. Same thing. Every professional trader using this method, not any other method they are using. Only this. Only this. Look this. This is the high volume note. In the US, everyone when they are going to invest on the stock market, they are everyone using this strategy with using this method, because they are study, they have education institutions, they are studying about that. After they complete the education, they're starting to invest on the stock market using same knowledge. Okay, so this is the fourth subject you have to know. Okay. It's the B shape. Okay, this is the B shape. Don't think it's the another shape. Okay, so What is the topic? Yes. So this is the I shared. Anyone study about the practitioner's book? Anyone study clearly? Maya, did you study about the PDF file?
I studied, but first three confirmation candle only I studied. After that, I skipped that.
Okay. And Suresh, did you study?
Yes, bro. I studied, and
Okay.
I also keep writing that patterns in my book.
Can you tell me what is the inner bar or inside bar?
Yeah, inside bar. So what I will say, bro? I just draw like that quick.
Who can explain the inside bar?
I will explain the inside parts.
Okay, explain. Explain, Kasim. Hmm. Right, it's the inside bar. Right.
Right.
I'm explain again shortly about all candlesticks pattern. Okay. First of all, the bullish pin bar and bearish pin bar. We know that about the pin bar, but I'm just give you the short explanation. When you see this type of body, the weak body and the weak weak is bigger, and and if you see the some rejections from the upper side, it's called a pin bar, bullish pin bar. When you see the strong ejections from the upper seller side, and the weak and the body is weak, not a strong body, little bit weak like this, and and if you have a rejections from the buyer side, little rejections from the buyer side, it's called a bearish pin bar. When you got this type of pin bars from our key levels, it gives us a signal that market wants to change the direction. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is inside bar. Inside bar is that if we have a strong body in the previously Maruboji candles, and the next candle is forming inside the previous candle, it's called a inside bar or inner bar, same thing, inside bar or inner bar. If you see the previous candle is strong body, I mean strong Maruboji candle, strong sellers candles, and the next candle is forming inside the previous candles, is called the inside bar or inner bar, like this. Good example. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in the pin bar, the criteria is that after the pin bar, when you see the pin bar, the next candle should cross the nose of it.
Hmm?
Then we have to place the trade, because sometimes it's reverse, sometimes it's not reverse. But when we find a pin bar and the next candle should cross the nose, then you can say market will go up like
Hmm.
this. If a pin bar, the next candle is crossing, then we say the market will go down.
If you have any confusion about that, so you can wait for the cross the level is best,
Okay.
which you told. This is the best confirmation that we saw the breakout, then you place the trade. But if you have a strong confidence about the levels, you know that this is my strong levels, market must be reversed from here 100%, no doubt,
Okay, sir.
then you may place your trade instantly. But if you have some doubt that is not a strong levels, so you can wait for breakout the level is best for you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, inside bar I already explained. And three is paired bar, which is very easy. That first candle is forming like this, and second candle cross the first bar First
Wicks.
resistance, first candle resistance levels, and
Yes, sir.
third candle is break the second candle resistance level. Second resistance level, first, second, and the third. And the third candle break out and the this bearish candle break out the support level from the third candle. Okay, it's a
Yes, sir.
three spear bird.
Yes, sir.
T
It's a
bar
bird.
spare. T bar spare. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Watch this video again and again about the explanation, so you will be more clear. Bullish and bearish same.
Okay, sir.
You have to understand. You have to study about that. Okay, first up, I already explained that if we see that market makes a new high, it makes a new high, and market moving down, makes a new low, and again make a new high or top. Then you have a support level here and break this level. Okay, then we will open our deal from here. It's called a first stop. It's called a first stop. And
False stop.
yes, and we see that we don't have any strong pressure from the seller side from here, so we have to wait for the retracement candle. It's best for wait for the retracement candle then going down. If you have a confirmation, it's best for wait for the retracement candle. But if you see the it's a strong breakout your level, so it's no need to be wait, just instantly open your deal here. Please watch this video uh, again and again. Okay, it's a turning head. Okay, so what is the turning head? First of all, we have a Maruboji candle. Something is a bullish candle, what is called like this, like this. And the next candle is, if we got a shooting star type candle, okay, then the next candle is like this, which is called the morning is evening star, like the evening star, right? But not a
Yes.
evening star. If you get this type of candlesticks, is called a turning head. But we need a head. Which is head? We have to find out the Maruboji candles or any other candles here, and it needs to be head. We need to be head here. Which is head? This is the head. Okay, we need a head. Then when you see the strong seller's entry, then open your deal here for down. Is three candle indicates the sign of the reversal. Okay, turning head. For the same, watch study about the PDF file again and again. Everything is clear, explain here. Okay, there is CPR and inside bar is look like same, not more difference. We have a strong candles like this, and we got a small candle. Okay, if you got a small candle inside the Maruboji candle, the next candle will going down. It's a reversal sign. Okay, like here, here. It's a vice versa. We got a strong seller's candle, but we have a little candle, buyer's little candle. Okay, so it's called a CPR. Same thing. Okay, CPR is we can get a vice versa. Like for example, if you get this strong candle And if you have weak candles, okay, like this weak candles, or if you have a first weak candles like this, like spinning top candle, weak candles, and we have a strong candles. Okay, strong candles, and this is a weak candles, so it's called a CPR. Okay, so it's gives the indication that market will change the direction. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Watch this video again and again. Okay, so it'll be more clear. It'll be more clear because I give you the record, so no problem. That's I give you a short description. Okay, so go the. Have any questions about this topic, projections, Suresh?
No, bro.
What is that? Tell me.
Outside one.
CPR.
Similar.
CPR.
Oh,
What is that?
Sidebar.
inside
Inside bar.
Inside bar.
inner bar.
Fall stop.
Yes, false stop. Correct. Correct, Kasim. Correct. The first stop.
Yes, sir.
Mind blowing. Good. What is that?
Sidebar.
Inside bar.
Inside bar. What is that?
Outside bar.
CPR.
Shit.
Name doesn't matter, but we know. Yes.
Yes, I've just introduced the live chart because when you go the live chat you can maybe understand.
Binimo is our enemy, sir. Now
Tell me what
he's
is that
understanding.
easily. Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect one.
CPR.
Yes, perfect
CPR.
CPR. What is that?
Pin bar.
Bullish
This is
pin
Pin
bar.
pin bar, bullish pin bar.
Yes. Anyone see the turning head here? Turning head. I'm looking for the turning head.
This one, sir, here is, this is the turning head.
This one turning head.
Almost.
Yes, it's also the turning head.
Yes, this one.
Mm, right. Turning head. Okay. Which is explain.
Bro, how
Close
much
to.
signal it will be give per hour?
Sorry.
How much signal it will give per hour?
Power. I didn't count. If the market is good, you will be get 15 signals. At least good signals. And if you are looking for the perfect signals, 100% perfect signals, you will be get 10 signals. Or you can mix the some signals. Then 15 signals you will be get easily. At least 15 signals easily.
If we combine these four things, we will take a trade. Otherwise, no, no, it's right.
You have to master, yes, four things which I tell: volume, key levels, uh I forget, volume analysis maybe. Sorry, I cannot repeat anyone, I forget.
Yes, sir. The key levels, market
Key
trend,
levels,
high volume node
market trend,
confirmation.
Yes, yes, you have to understand. And distribution curve also you have to understand. Distribution curve, I forget to add that distribution curve, okay? B, T, and D shape.
Distribution curve.
Mm.
Sir, high volume nodes or volume analysis, yes?
Yes, high volume
Okay.
node is here. I already showed that, which have
I understand that.
forming the high volume.
Which make a distribution curve pattern.
Yes, look, this is the volume bar, okay? And this is the high volume node here,
So if
and
it is in the middle, it will be
yes,
D shape. If
high
it is
volume.
down,
It's a B shape. It's a B shape distribution, and this is the low, and it's a POC point. Okay.
yes, sir, understand, sir.
Three bar is paired. If anyone see the three bar is paired, okay, just tell me. Here, I got a three bar is paired. Look, first candle, second candle, cross the resistance line, third candle, cross the resistance line. Sorry, third candle, and these bearish candles cross the,
Support line.
yes, support line. So it's called a three bar is paired. Three bar is paired, okay?
Okay, sir. But it did not reverse, sir.
Maybe that was not key levels,
Okay.
or maybe there have something error, or support is near. That's why. Then market will reverse from there. We will analyze everything before place our trade. If we see that support is near, we will skip. Okay. So go the next analysis. So first analysis was clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. With a confirmation candle. Okay. The second analysis. Okay. Look here. We have our first candle, like we got a B-shaped distribution curve. Okay. For example, we have a B-shaped distribution curve. Okay. We saw that the market is break out our support level. Okay. Then again, we see a new distribution curve. We see a new distribution curve like D or P, anything. After that,
Mm.
okay, we got a new distribution curve. So what we will do? We wait for the market going down. Okay, going down, and when you see that next distribution curve like a POC, we see that the next this third candle again retrace the POC point. I mean, explain it's again. It's not clear. Look here again. It's the first curve. Okay, we saw the market is going down for the selling pressure. It's a down signals. For the down signals, market is going down, more down. Then again, market did not going up. We are waiting for the retracement, but market did not going up. We got a B-shaped distribution curve here. Then we got a new again distribution curve like D or T, anything. Then it's going down. Then third candle, make a new distribution curve. So in the third minute, when the market is going little bit down, and when you got the polarization signals, 15-second confirmation signals from here, not sorry here, again mistakes, not here. Market is going down and again going up. Okay, again going up. First distribution curve here or here, going down, going down, going up. Okay, it's the first candles B-shaped distribution curve. We saw that the first candle was breakout the market. First distribution curve, market breakout. Okay, then we saw the second. We got the again new distribution curve like D or P. Okay, so when we got a new distribution curve, so right now we have to wait for the U-turn, which is called U-turn or retracement. Okay, then we are waiting for here for the POC point. The third candle, market will going again up, and if you see the 15-second confirmation from here, then we are open our deal here. Right now we saw did not any confirmation from here. Then we will wait for the resistance level. Then after we see that we got a retracement candle from here, so confirmation candle here from the 15-second projections confirmation candle here, then we will place our trade. Otherwise we ignore the trade after got the new distribution curve from the previous distribution curve. Understand, Kasim?
Yes, sir. Understand. But sir, what about the vertical level?
I
Vertical volume.
will explain the vertical. First of all, understand the distribution curve. I mean distribution curve analysis. Vertical just
Okay,
give
sir.
you the current price information about the candlesticks. It will give the high volume not information and candlesticks movement. It will showing the candlestick movement and showing you the POC point of the fixed volume. It's a fixed volume and this is the POC point. Okay, I will show the signals about that. But first learn the vertical volume. So horizontal volume, then I will show the vertical volume, because vertical volume is doesn't, when you understand the horizontal volume, vertical volume is very easy.
Horizontal.
Yes, so understand this analysis for the sell trade.
Yes, sir. Understand.
Okay,
For the
sir.
buy trade, same thing. It's a Valoria high, POC point, Valoria low. Okay, so we saw the market is going up. Right now it's a breakout. We are waiting after, when you see the P-shaped distribution curve.
Sir, it would be nice if you draw this on the notepad or paint.
Okay, like this.
First candle, yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
This
I
is
am
second
opening.
candle.
Yes, I am opening the not trade. Okay, second candle. So this is the high POC point and the low. High POC point and the low. Okay. So when we see the buying pressure, okay, we got the, for example, we got here P-shaped curve. P-shaped curve. Okay. When you got a P-shaped curve in the high, we wait for the retracement from here. Okay. But when you did not get a retracement candle here, we saw that market did not move here. Going the market did not U-turn here. We saw that market going again up, and the next candle, in the second candle, make a new distribution curve like a D or B. Okay. So when you got this distribution curve, new distribution curve, that time market will going more up. It's a buy signals. I explain the buy signals. It's a buy signals. Okay. When the market is going up, again we have to wait for the market retracement from here. Or the Valoria high.
Value area
Okay.
high or POC point.
Yes, when you got a retracement from here, from the projections in the 50% confirmation, we'll open our deal here or
Yes.
here or here. Okay,
Got
buy trade.
got it, sir.
Yes, but breakout,
So
no
if
trade.
if it made in middle of
Middle,
value area high and POC,
middle, middle means I
then in
can't,
In
between,
between.
I can't
sir,
clear your questions.
you say we will uh, retrace if candle retrace here
Mm,
or from here.
okay,
But if the market retrace from here,
no trade.
okay.
Only Valoria high or POC point.
So we have just three key levels. Yes,
Two key levels
value. Sorry,
Two
value
key
area high
levels.
and
for the
POC.
buy signals.
For the buy, we
Signals. Yes,
consider
this trend.
resistance,
Yes,
VAH and POC.
yes. POC
Okay.
here or here with the
Okay.
confirmation candle.
For
Yes,
price
sir.
action confirmation candle. Yes,
Yes, yes.
like a pin bar or like outside bar and
Yes, sir.
that
7
one.
price action patterns.
Okay,
Understand?
sir.
Yeah, understood.
Yes, we understand now.
It's, I explained the two signals, two analysis already, which is a four analysis, not more four analysis. Okay. So four analysis, two analysis already show. And right now I'm so hungry. I have to take the lunch. So I can't more extend the video, extend the class. So if you have any questions about all analysis, like which I show two analysis, ask me the questions and watch this video after the class. Okay. Tina, do you have any
Okay, sir.
questions?
Two
Nothing now,
analysis,
sir.
Sir, I did not understand one concept of high value node in previous
high volume.
high volume node in the previous candles. But
Here.
we will clear this in the next topic or the next class, because you said that if we find a D
These are nodes.
distribution curve D and we have a high volume node
Hmm?
in the
Yes.
previous candle,
Yes.
so we will not take the signal.
Sorry. If you have a high volume node in the previous candles, we can't
Yes, the
take the
previous
signal.
candle. Yes, sir. You said because previous candle is not making any distribution curve, but they have high volume nodes.
Yes.
High volume nodes.
High volume
We will
nodes,
not
but
take the signals.
we can take the signals only if we have a retracement with the 15-second
If
confirmation.
we
Otherwise
will
not.
ignore the high volume node, sir. We will ignore the high
No,
volume
no.
node in the previous candle.
Why we ignore?
Why we ignore?
Previous
Because of the
candle
new
gone.
distribution curve in the next
Okay.
candle.
Yes, new distribution. I already told. Like you are making the confusion. What I told actually you can understand. First of all, you say you understand. I already told. First, do you need remember the first analysis which I showed? If we have a high node volume, if we
High node.
have sorry, if you have a distribution curve, not a high node. Forget
Yes,
the
sir.
high volume node about. Okay. For
Okay.
example, we got the P-shaped distribution curve. Okay.
Okay.
So we see that previous here we don't have any high node volume, high volume candle, which is low volume candle. We got a low volume candles. First analysis.
Okay.
Then we got a P-shaped distribution curve instantly. So when you got a P-shaped distribution curve for the buy signals, when you see the market trend is up, not down. When you see the down up signals, we have to wait for the retracement for Veloria high or POC point. For single distribution curve, previous candle.
Yes, sir. This is clear, sir. But I am asking that in the previous candle, how many candles we have to count for the high volume node?
One
Just one
candles.
candle?
One candles.
Just one candle.
It is
Yes.
showing inside that how much volume is coming inside.
Speak loudly, Jubair. I can't. Your voice
I
is not
say I
loud.
am telling Kasser that in the previous candle,
Hmm?
you can see how much volume is going on between by the nodes.
Because sometimes I have seen that in the previous candle, the volume is not good, but we found one or two high volume nodes
Hmm?
like this and this. The volume is all are the rejections, and then again previous candle have high volume down and the rejections here. So that was my question. So this is clear now.
Okay. And the next question you asked me that in this class that if first of all if you got one distribution curve and if you got a next new distribution curve, what we will do? Right now I explain
Yes,
what
sir.
we will
Yes,
do.
sir. Yes, sir. We will wait for the 15-second confirmation, and we have to focus on that trend. If we
Yes,
get
the
the
next distribution
retracement,
curve.
then we will
Like
go with it.
you
Yes, sir.
will we get a
We
distribution
will.
curve, we forget. We are
Yes, sir. We will
thinking
ignore
about a new distribution curve.
the previous
Yes,
distribution curve.
with the retracement high
Yes, sir.
or POC point. Understand the analysis?
Got it, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
But you
And
have
if it will be uptrend, then P shape will make. Yes. If the market
in
will be
downtrend
downtrend,
in downtrend maybe P shape it's making forming. It doesn't matter. In uptrend you will be get a P shape. Sometimes in downtrend you will be get a P shape.
okay. So it doesn't matter. Anytime it is becoming P, B, and B and B.
No, yes, doesn't matter. We are following the first of all market trend. We'll go the market.
Okay. But in for the
We'll
downtrend, we will consider the value area low, and for the uptrade,
we are
in
considered a
uptrend
Valoria
market,
high.
value area high. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
right. Got it. Yes, you got it. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
So you are right now. What is the trend? You see that is right now major minor trend is uptrend, right? Uptrend
Yes.
is starting. So in this here, if you got the P shape, sorry B shape, you can maybe you say that you will be get the P shape. So P shape you can get the downtrend market is. Sometimes you will be get the uptrend market is. When you get the downtrend market in the P shape here, we will wait for retracement from here or here with the confirmation signals from the projections. Okay, we will
Mhm.
use the two analysis. We are finding the key levels from the volume analysis, and we will place our trade from the projection signals from the projections confirmation.
Okay, sir.
Got it? And right now, if you see the uptrend market, okay, for the up signals, it's a down signals. We only following the market trend. I told that we are only following the market trend. We saw the market trend here, the downtrend. We will go the downtrend. Right now, you see all the it's a uptrend market and making the B-shaped distribution curve, forming the B-shaped distribution curve. Now we are waiting for the here POC point, then going
Value
up.
area high and PSC.
But don't place your trade here. No, only here or here.
Yes, sir. Just two key levels. Just two.
Yes,
Okay.
understand?
Understand.
Yes, sir. Understand,
D,
sir.
D candle also same, right?
Sorry,
D candle also same. If
D
you place
candles.
the
Yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
For uptrend, VH
every
and T.
candle same meaning, but we'll place the higher in uptrend, lower is downtrend, right?
But sometimes we can instantly place our trade after got a distribution curve. Sometimes, like it's a P shape, you may open your deal sometimes from here. Sometimes when you see the market is weak here, when you see the market is weak here, and if you got the confirmation from the P shape trade instantly, we may place our trade from here. No
So
matter.
it's another concept.
Yes, it's another concept I will explain.
Okay.
But
In
right now
market,
understand this. Yes,
trend is showing volume analysis also. That
of course. We will focus the first of all here the market trend, understanding the market trend. We see that market is moving here uptrend, snake market, good market. Right now is the market trend is very good. Now you we got the distribution curve here, B shape. Here we saw the B shape here, which is the key level. First key level. It's not a B shape, okay? I'm just giving the example. Right now, for example, this is look. Is that for example it's a D shape distribution, but it's not a D shape here because there's a huge POC point here. Like here is POC point of one, here is POC point again, two POC point. So it's a confusion area. Look in here, photos here. Look the distribution curve in the D shape. Okay, we got a D shape distribution curve. In the previously we need a green candles. It means that market is very uptrend. Okay, then which is the our POC point here, the big volume here, highest transaction occurrence here. So we can take it here or the here, two levels like this. I'm showing you like for example this is a B shape distribution curve. Okay, so is the Veloria high POC point and Veloria low, right? But it's not a proper B shape distribution curve. It's not a high volume node. Just I'm giving example. So we got this distribution curve in the uptrend market. So we have to wait for here and we know that this is my levels. So we got the confirmation candle from here. We will placement it. Otherwise we'll ignore, we wait for this level. If we got this confirmation candle from here, then we place our trade. Otherwise we will ignore the trade. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, okay, sir, got it.
I will show you more and more after. Okay, no problem. I will show two more analysis tomorrow. And I am not sharing this PDF file at first because you are going more study and more study than you can understand previously in future, because when I share this PDF file I teach you like this, then you after that you think that, oh, it's already complete so I can study more. Then you will be go more study, then you forget the previous study and you are
Yes.
ask me the new about the new study which I did not show you. So again you
You're
mix
right.
the all knowledge, everything, you can't do anything. So that's why first time I'm not sharing this. Only watch the video, take the screenshot and try to understand, okay, which I learn, which I teach you, and find, open here, open the chart here, and understanding the analysis and understanding the p-shape distribution curve and find out the levels, key levels. Okay, and understanding the market trend, it's give you the, I will show you how it's work, all the how can we take use the vertical volume also, uh, because it gives us the confirmation and it gives us the market, showing the market trend. Okay, so it's very important and it's also very important too, because same thing, look this distribution curve happening, this distribution curve, same thing, D and D, look. Okay, same thing, D curve and D curve, so it gives you the same thing. So not, I will show you how can we trade, how it's showing the pressure, how I can, and I will show you how can understand the pressure from the watching the volume analysis also. Okay,
Okay, sir.
no problem.
Go and eat, sir. Go and eat Nehari, sir.
Sorry.
It's okay, sir. You are hungry. Go and eat.
Yes, so have any questions about the today class?
No, sir. We have to practice and ask question tomorrow.
Yes, like last distribution curve here, analysis this distribution curve, analysis this two distribution curve.
So where we will found that it's POC and here it is very high in the live market.
I will show, but first of all try to learn the demo market, then you will get the go the live market. I will show you tomorrow, but tell about that quick. Two
Yes, sir.
distribution curve, who want to analysis,
What, sir?
So
who want to
this
analysis
one
two
is
distribution curve.
D shape. This one.
The first is G shape and second is P shape
Hmm.
and
Now analysis,
sir market is
Downtrend.
in uptrend.
it's right now it's a down pressure downtrend.
Yes, sir. It's in downtrend. So the POC point go higher in the after D to P. Since
Which is
the
the POC point, which is the value area low high, find out.
wait, sir. Let me open my N on out. So mm, 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 mm.
Explain.
Here in the yellow lines.
Hmm?
So market is in downtrend.
Hmm?
This is its POC,
Hmm?
and when it come up, and this is its valuable low, and this is its POC. So we have to check the price action pattern when it come up and retest the market and go down. So here like it come in the next candle, and if we
Hmm.
see the price action like this in the VL, so we'll instantly put the trade for down.
Where is the POC point in the P shape?
Wait,
What is the POC point here?
This one.
No, no.
So we have to ignore this kind of. This is not the proper.
Yes, but try to
we are
analysis.
learning
Just analysis.
so wait
If
wait
you analyze the highest volume in the candle is
Here is
Yes, highest volume, right? And POC point.
Here.
But
in the center, so I can't draw the center line, the center point below this.
it's look like a weak volume. Like that. Big means that large volume here. Here is a large
Yes, sir.
volume,
This
but
one
yes, look
here,
here, which is the POC point, which is who showed maybe this line, maybe Maya or maybe Maya. This he
sir.
showed this line. You
I draw this line first.
okay?
So
Okay.
this is the most volume here, sir.
Hmm?
So
The highest volume.
they are equal. So we will take this as a POC.
Yes, we can take also. Not because it's a high large volume, but main POC point is here.
Yes, this one.
But it's not a proper candle,
Yes,
proper
sir.
Yes,
shape.
sir. We have to ignore this.
But sir,
We have
let's
to
suppose
ignore
it.
this candle.
So when market come here, like POC, or
Hmm?
come here and
Hmm?
like this.
Sir, my
Hmm?
question is that how do we know that the POC level is cross? like
Hmm?
here market came,
Hmm?
from
and how do we know if the POC is cross
it's
or the value here high is cross?
Hmm?
How
Because I
do we know
already
from
find out
this
the levels. I
and
already
this?
find out the levels and place the trade easily. Yeah, and its level is showing here. I'm showing you how it's. First of all, look. This is the showing the current price. Okay. Then
Yes, the current price.
yes. So where is the candles here? So I know that this is a POC point, and I just take the target from analysis. Then when they touch this level, I will place my trade. Same thing. Okay. Look here.
this option also available.
It's the 250. Okay. So it's a POC point is 533. 250.
So let's analyze the current candle. So it will be clear more.
What candle?
The current candle which is running.
Wait. Just I will do 25533. Look, it's a 533. Okay. And it was not any confirmation from here. Here is a 533 level, but we don't have any confirmation. We have a confirmation from here. It's the CPR bar. It's the level 559.
559.
Here it was work as a support resistance level, but it wasn't proper signals. Okay, it's not a proper signals, but here one distribution curve like here 566, which is the point 566 20
5,
8.
566.
Yes, 566 here, which is again 566. Yeah. Here 566, and look, it's a bullish, it's a pin bar. Go to retracement, and it's a down signals. It's a down here, it's down pressure, and look, it's a rejections. Their market going down from here.
Hmm. Projections. Okay.
Okay, but it wasn't a retracement the next
Proper
candle
signal.
after one. Actually it wasn't anything. It's a proper signal because there is any good distribution curve here which we want. We need a proper distribution curve, okay, and you will be get a good volumes. I told that afternoon to uh, evening,
Sir,
9 o'clock.
sir, now proper distribution curve is coming, sir.
You have to wait for the proper signals.
Yes, sir, now proper signal is come.
Not yet.
No.
It's a downtrend market, already going down. Retracement here.
Piercing.
Retracement. 7-1 here, or it's a double 7 here, or break. It's already a breakout the levels. Double sevens here.
Now.
Now, not now. No high volume. Not. It's not
This
anyone
is the,
isn't proper signals
yes.
like this. It was a
No,
high
sir, we
volume.
have to call here
Very
now.
low
We have the
Nope,
volume.
price
nope.
action.
Like who sent this? Look here, good volume, good volume, like this, good volume.
No proper
It's a
signal.
good volume. It's called a good signals. Okay,
Yeah.
like here,
We need good
it's
volumes.
not. It's not a good volume. Yes, not. We don't need. Look here, I told that good volume, good volume here. Okay, we will find out this type of volume here, like this. Good, good market. Huge volume. We need this. Okay, like market is a downtrend. 5, 8, 6 already retracement, but not good proper signals. But it's a bullish pin bar. Sorry, bearish pin bar. It's a bearish pin bar. Yes, it's a bearish pin bar. What is the signals
15
here?
seconds is too quick.
Hmm?
15 seconds is too quick.
Yes,
I
it's too
am
quick,
not
but
quick
it's
learner.
not any proper signals. It's not any proper signals. I will in the evening or afternoon you will be get a good volume market. Okay, it's a retracement candle, and if you open the deal here, so winning trade, or try to open here, no problem. But it's not. We need this type of market here. High volume. This type of volume market.
Vertical volume is also disturbed.
Yes, market
Not
is
a
not
good
good.
market.
Yes, that's the problem. And look, you can you see? Look, the market, good volume market, good volume market. It's a good volume market. We need this type of market. Okay, always find out this type of market. You will be get the quick signals, 15 signals, 10 signals, it doesn't matter. Good volume market. Okay, and I told that evening
Okay,
time,
sir.
around evening time, you will be get a good volume market.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Doesn't matter.
yes, I will show, no problem. So today's finish this
Okay,
class.
sir.